Welcome. In this video, I'm going to run you through the installation of all the software that are required for this course. So I'm going to look for Java download, actually not Java download, JDK download. It will actually bring you to this particular hyperlink over here that says Java downloads. Look for the course will always use the latest long-term support. So I'm going to make use of Java 17. And why do we actually pick a long-term support version? And that's because you will receive updates for the longest period of time until 2024 for JDK 17. If you look at JDK 19, it's only going to be supported until March 2023, which is why most companies will stick with a LTS version. So I'm going to stick with the LTS version for this course. We are going to make use of JDK 17. I'm going to download the Windows version, and I would prefer you to download the zip version, and I will teach you how to do it for the zip version. That's the first thing that you have to download. The second thing that you have to download is the Java documentation. And since you are going to make use of 17, let me just type 17 over here, download. So click on this link also. Once you have downloaded, unzip them. I have unzipped this both of the zip file because it's going to take me a long time. So the first thing I'm going to unzip is this JDK bin, which is the zip folder, and the other zip that I'm going to download is this. I'm going to make use of the exe version. So these two zip file. Once you have unzipped it, you will see these two directories over here. Let's go to the .all version first, and you will see a docs folder with all the documentation. Now, if you are reading the documentation, the folder that you should be looking at is the API folder, and then you should look at the index.html. That's the entry point of the documentation. So this includes all the modules, and of course, if you are looking at JDK SE, that's the base version. And let's say I'm going to look at the string class. I will click on java.lang, and I will look at the string API. We will go in more detail in the later weeks. So that's it for the API documentation. Now coming back to this folder, I want you to copy, actually cut, since you don't need it, cut it and paste it inside your bin folder. Go in, you will see a JDK 17 and paste it over here. Come back to the parent directory, and I want you to right click and cut it over here. Now move everything to C drive, program files, and paste it over here. You will need to provide administrator permission, which I have. So that's why I'm able to paste it in. It will take a while for the copying. I'm done. Now, then the next thing is I want you all to copy this directory. Control C, copy it. Open up the environment variables, ENV. Edit the system environment variables. Click on the environment variables. Look for the path environment variable under the system variable. Why are we using the system variables? User variables is for that user only, which is for me only, whereas system variables is for everybody that is actually logged on to your laptop. So I'm going to click on the path environment variable. I'm going to click on new, and I'm going to paste the value over here. And you need to paste the bin folder. So there's a /bin over here. There's a /bin over here. Once you have done that, move it up all the way. Move it up and make sure that it's the first entry in your environment variables. Click OK, OK, and OK. Once you have done that, open up your command prompt. Let me open the window a little bit bigger. So when I type Java C minus version, it shows me 17.0.5. If I type Java minus version, it should also show me 17.0.5. Now, all you need to pay attention to is Java 17. Java 17, that's the major release version. That is Java 17. Now, if you ask me, can I install a lower version? For this course, we always use the latest long-term support. If you want to, you can install a newer version of JDK, but not a older version. So you can install Java 19 if you wish to. Once you make sure that this version and this version are in sync, the next thing we are going to do is we are going to open up VS Code, Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code. Go under extension. If you want to clean up whatever extensions that you have installed from a previous class, feel free to go ahead, unless your other courses require you to use them. Otherwise, you won't need it for this particular course. For this course, all I need you to do is extension pack Java. I just need this one extension, just one extension. Click on install. Click on install. It will take a while. Now, once you have finished installing, close it also and relaunch your VS Code. Just click on File, Open Folder, and I'm going to make use of CS102 Demo Week 1 folder, and I'm going to select the folder. Once you have opened it, I'm going to create a file using this particular icon. I'm going to call it test.java. That's whatever text that you are typing over here is actually the file name. For Java, we use camel casing, means every word in the identifier will start with a capital letter. So let's say if I'm going to have two words in this file name, fruit will start with a F. For every word that I have in the identifier, it will start with a capital letter. T will start with a capital letter. Public class. Now, in Java, you have no choice because it's an object-oriented language. So everything that you do will be, your main method has to be embedded with a class definition. And what exactly is a class? We will come to it on week 2. Once you have created the class, just type psvm, that will psvm and press the tab key. You will complete and you will create this method called public static void main parenthesis string square bracket args. So that's exactly like the main method definition that you have in C. In Java, if you want to print anything out to the console, you have to do system.out.println and ends it with a semicolon. Click on the run, and you will basically see an error. Oh, the error is because my class name and file name doesn't match. So I'm going to change it to fruit test, and I'm going to run it again. Run. you will see the output test over here. Now, if you are too lazy to type system.out.println, you can actually do a shortcut, SOUT, out. Press the tab key and you will automatically complete it for you. Press testing 1, 2, 3 and click on the run button over here. Now, clicking on the run button might be a little bit tedious. If you don't like it, what you can actually do is you can actually do a Control KS. It will bring you to the keyboard shortcut over here. The reason why I want to bring you to a keyboard shortcut is if you right click and scroll down and look at Run Java, you probably won't see this Control Alternate J over here on your laptop. And the reason why I have a Control Alternate J over here is because I did a Control KS. Go to my keyboard shortcut over here. I search for Java run Java. I have a key binding over here, which means every time when I press Control Alternate J, it will actually run my Java code for me. Control Alternate J. If you want to set the binding on your laptop, all you need to do is click on the pen icon over here. When you see this text field over here, just press Control Alternate J and press Enter. Once you have done that, you can basically just press Control Alternate J and it will actually launch your Run Java for you. So cool, right? That's it for this video. See you again the next time.